Okay, guys. Man, I kind of wanted a couple of things, and I just don't feel like editing videos and just stream. I can stream them, get my points across right now. And some of y'all, I know y'all can't, listen to live streams because you're doing stuff and you just y'all want the quick 8, 9 minute videos. I'm gonna go back to those too. I'm gonna start doing a few of those, but right now, I'm trying to hurry up and get a couple of things, get a few videos done, and live streaming I ain't got to go through the editing, I ain't got to, check stuff. I can just put my stuff on the screen and talk and then hit, stop and then the video's already transmitted to YouTube. So it's a bit more out of convenience for me, and that's just the way that is. Okay, folks, so this whole thing, man, I got some choice words for Jon Jones, okay? I got a lot of choice words for Jon Jones. And Jon Jones is not in a position to talk about anything or anyone right now. Okay? He's not in a position, man. And to me, some people say Jon Jones is the GOAT. I disagree with that. Okay? He's not the GOAT. See, here go my whole thing with Jon Jones, okay? And let's just really get the intro music. I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to step in. I know it's early in the morning, and I know most of my subscriber base, you guys work in the morning because you're on this side. Um, a few of y'all though, y'all in other countries, so you guys can actually afford to come and just take a listen to the coach, and well, that's just the way that is. Listen to the coach, laugh with the coach, love the coach because the coach loves you, and the coach loves the ladies too. Coach loves, I'll smack the yellow right off your teeth though if you start talking mess about the coach. But y'all, it's really Jon Jones is making himself look like a damn fool. Okay, that's because Jon Jones is a fool. Okay, he's really starting to make himself look like a damn fool. It's getting bad out here for him. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, why is this guy still relevant? Why is Jon Jones still relevant? I mean, he hadn't been relevant. He ain't been doing much of anything but running his damn mouth. That's what he been doing. I got no love lost for Jon Jones, man. I got none. Zero. Because it's to the point now, man, where, you know, Jon Jones, he's had multiple chances, man. He's had multiple chances, to get his act together, and he's chosen not to. He's chosen not to get it together. And that's Jon Jones. That's who he is. That's what he about. He's chosen not to get his act together. So now, you're on Daniel Cormier, okay? You're on Daniel Cormier's, testicles. I mean, that's what it is. You're on Daniel's testicles. And the fact of the matter is that you're upset because Daniel Cormier is he making moves. He making moves. He got a lot of push behind him. And he been making moves since you decided to get flushed out, smoked out of here for cheating. You know, and not only did you cheat one time, but you did it what 3 times. And so now you expect everybody now to just pick up and help you resume, right where you left off. Like you're just gonna storm back in to the sport of MMA and you just gonna start doing and picking up where you left off from. No, I'm sure people want to see you back, but Daniel Cormier is the man. Daniel Cormier the man, bro, and that's just how it is. You're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, Jon Jones got to deal with that. You lost. You had a chance to be a mega star. Jon Jones did. Okay, had a chance to be a mega star. Had a chance to really cross over and just be, I'm talking about be like really mainstream, bigger than any fighter. Jon Jones was probably going to be bigger than Conor McGregor. Okay, Jones is going to be bigger than McGregor, man. Like that's how much push that Jon Jones had behind him, man. But Jon Jones being stupid, man. He couldn't get his outside life together. That's just how it is. Jon Jones cannot get it together on the outside. And so therefore, guess what? Now these things come back to haunt him. I mean, this man what hit a woman and then took off and ran. Look, man, Daniel Cormier got enough he got enough stuff, man, for days. He can sit and roast Jon Jones. If I'm Daniel Cormier, I wouldn't even fight the guy again. I'd be totally honest, I wouldn't fight him again. I wouldn't even fight him. I'd move on, man. I would move on. But you know what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna give these guys like Jon Jones and everybody out at Jackson Wink Camp. They just get opportunity after opportunity, and yet they still keep getting destroyed and beat up in these fights. But these Jackson Wink fighters, they're gonna keep getting opportunities. because of who they are, because of who they are, what they are. And yeah, man, it gets ridiculous, y'all. It gets downright just ridiculous, you know? Like what else is Jon Jones gonna do? Jon Jones is a fool. Okay? Jon Jones is an idiotic fool. That's what he is, okay? I don't respect the guy. I don't respect the guy. I think the guy's full of crap. You know, Jon Jones, you cheat, okay? You use steroids, and you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if he used it the first time. I wouldn't be surprised if Jon Jones used the steroids the first time when he fought DC when he beat him. I wouldn't be surprised because that's who Jon Jones is, man. Jon Jones ain't an honest person. And see, I got Chris Cyborg on the page because I know that I got a lot of Chris Cyborg detractors that watch my channel. You know, for some reason, they just can't understand that I'm a Cyborg fan and they mad. Like you know, I gotta justify to you why I'm a fan of Cyborg. You know, shut your punk, shut up, okay? I mean, I don't have to justify it, you know, why I'm a Cyborg fan. I don't have to. You know, I don't gotta justify anything. But they'll bring up Cyborg, and Cyborg got caught once. Okay, she got caught in 2011, and she's been clean ever since. You know, and she even got a therapeutic exemption because you know, I mean, you know, she tried to drop down to 140 pounds, and guys, you got to see the documentary on Cyborg. And I did videos on that, man. I did a lot of videos on that documentary. And you know, Cyborg was saying that her blood was so thick, man, they couldn't even get her blood out the draw. They couldn't draw blood. Her blood was too thick. Like that's how severe that weight cut was when she kept trying to, you know, make weight cuts down to 140. So you know, it wasn't happening. She kept trying to get down to 140, and the weight cuts were not happening. Okay, so but she's never used again. You know, she's never had an issue with doping, none of that. Ever since you know she's been clean, she ain't had no issues. But Jon Jones, he's had repeated issues over and over and over, and for the same thing. Jon Jones can't get his act together. Okay, he can't get his act together. Jon Jones can't do it, and it's almost impossible, you know, for the guy to get his act together because he's too busy. You know, he's too busy worried about what Daniel Cormier doing. Why? Why are you worried about what Daniel doing? I mean, what? Okay, because now you worried about what Daniel Cormier doing because Daniel Cormier got a lot of momentum, and Daniel Cormier moving up to the heavyweight division. Isn't it funny? You know, why did Jon Jones want to start this beef right now, while Daniel Cormier in for you know one of the biggest fights of his career? Why now? I mean, has anybody thought that out? Why now? Because Jon Jones ain't nothing but a old hating ass dude, man. Had his chance. Okay, shout out to Bracy in the chat, man. It ain't gonna be a lot of people, man, given the time, and most of my subs, man, they at work now. But you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I see Jon Jones, man. And if they fight again, I'm pulling for DC. I used to be a Jon Jones fan, man. I used to be a fan of a lot of people in the Jackson Wink gym, but I'm no longer I'm no longer fans, man, of people in that gym. I'm just not. You know, there are a couple, okay? There are a couple people that I'm cool with. And my man Keith Brown, MMA boxing, MMA and boxing is in the stream. What's up, man? There are a couple of people in the Jackson Wink gym that they real cool with me, man. I'm cool with about 2 or 3 people in that gym. And I tell y'all, man, I don't talk about the whole gym because I'm really good friends with people in that gym, and I don't want to, you know, jeopardize them or what they got going on at the gym. So I will never mention their name. I won't say a name. I won't say a word, okay? I won't say anything, okay? I won't say anything. But, you know, I can tell you now that there are a few of those guys, in that gym that they're kind of pissed off. They're pissed off. That's all I say, okay? And I won't say who told me. I ain't gonna say a word. I ain't gonna break. Nobody told me. That's all I'm gonna say. Miss Boxing Fanatic is in the chat. What's up, Miss Boxing Fanatic? Man. So Miss Boxing Fanatic, do you know do you ever you know Jon Jones in DC? If you know, I'd love to hang chatted with you in a long time. It'd be great to have you in there. Be great. Keith Brown, what's up, man? I caught some of your live stream, and then I did one, and then I got on 78 live stream. So I was kind of like going in between streams. So you know, but I caught pieces of it, man. I caught pieces. I'm not gonna stay on this one that long, but you know what? Jon Jones been doing some effing up, man. Jon Jones been doing effing up. Jon Jones been, I mean, first, man, Jon, sniffing coke. Okay, Jon Jones getting into, a damn car accident. Okay, and then ran. You fled from the car accident. And you talking and you mad? And then you cheated twice in the octagon, getting popped for steroids. And you mad because they calling Daniel Cormier the guy who chooses to do it right? You even said yourself in a fight, Jon Jones. You even said yourself, you said it. I wish I can be a better man. DC is a much better man. He's a family man. Jon Jones, you said this. You did, Jon Jones. It wasn't DC. You said it because you know what kind of person you really are, man. You know what kind of person you really are. And I can tell you this right now. I can tell you this right now. I can tell you, and Ms. Bach, I can see if Jon Jones cheated. I can see if he cheated and he did it one time and you know what? That's it. Okay, cool. To me, everybody get a second chance. Hell, Jon Jones done cheated once, twice, 3 times, sniffing cocaine, driving under the influence, hit somebody, hit a lady, took off, left his car, fled the scene on foot, ran. Okay? What the heck, man? And then he got popped, man, when he knocked out DC with a head kick. Jon Jones was juicing in that fight. Man. Yeah, but I think they got to put, Stipe and Daniel Cormier, they got to be in that discussion, man, of being the GOAT. And it sucks. If Jon Jones messed up one time, guys, okay, if Jon Jones messed it up one time, you know what? Hey, he made a mistake. That's it. You know what, Jon? We got your back. Nah, man. Jon Jones repeatedly is messing up. Like everything, man. You can bring up this guy rap sheet, man. You can bring up the guy's rap sheet. Like ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Oh, man. God almighty, somebody trying to call me. Somebody's always trying to call the coach when the coach gets on live stream. And I be telling these people, I will slap the yellow right off your teeth if you don't stop calling me doing my damn live streams, People always want to. They always want to call. Let me see, Miss Boxing Fanatic. He got in that car wreck. But yeah, man. Yeah. Dude fled, Miss Boxing Fanatic. He fled. Well, shoot, I send you a link. Shoot, you want to come on in? You know enough for me. Let's go. Miss Boxing Fanatic, y'all. I'm inviting Miss Boxing Fanatic to the live stream. If you got a couple of minutes, come on in and just tell me your thoughts, okay? And guys, go subscribe to the channel, Miss Boxing Fanatic. I'm going to tell y'all, man, YouTube been messing with me, man. And I've been noticing this on live stream because, my regular videos will get the amount of views. Like, maybe in a couple of days, I can get, maybe 3-4 days, I can get 1,000 views on the video. On some video, most videos. Some of them, I'll get less than that. But because my channel split between so many different platforms. But, when I'm doing these live streams, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think everybody figured it out that you unsub and subscribe again to get the notifications. But I know my subscribers, man, it'd be a bunch of them every day, man. Be a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, okay, yep, see? And Miss Boxing Fanatic at work, okay? So, what does Jon Jones do? And I'm sure Jon Jones been hell to live at home, I'm sure he has. Sure he has. Jon Jones got kids, man. They see this dysfunctional behavior, man. They see this dysfunctional behavior in Jon Jones. They see it. Okay, this dude, he done been in multiple trouble, man. And, the guy, they about to give him his license back. But let's do a rundown. Let's do a rundown of all the things that Jon Jones, man, this dude, he been in trouble with the law for years, man. Years on top of years, okay? Look, okay, December the 8th, okay, when he started out at UFC 87, he was driving with his fiancée, losing control of a 2001 Subaru on an icy roadway. The car slides into 2 occupied parked cars, damaging the driver's side mirror, one forcing the other off the shoulder. Okay, well, that kind of wasn't his fault, okay? He lost control. I don't blame him for that. So they shouldn't, that was an accident. And they said he wasn't under the influence. So that's not Jon Jones' fault. People, they need to take that off. Okay, in 09. Look, it's 09. It's 2018 now. This fool been in trouble since '09. Okay, Beverly Rose, if you know anything about Jon Jones, you can come into the live stream and I will send a link. Okay? Keith Brown, I think you know. Hold on. If you know about Jon Jones, you can come into the live stream. I'll start with Beverly Rose. Bev, if you want to come, you know. I know you're busy too. A lot of y'all busy. If you want to come. Okay? And I sent the link just in case. Okay? All right, let's go down. Let's do a rundown. Okay? Let's do a rundown of Jon Jones's history in '09. Okay? Again, what is it with this damn 2001 Subaru that this guy keep driving? Okay? He's cited for unsafe passing in Ithaca after allegedly hitting a car that was attempted to make a left turn. So Jon Jones, trying to prevent a car from making a left turn, admits he didn't have on his whatever and acknowledges the car was slowing down. Emergency services are called to the scene. There are no injuries. Wow, this is just the start. Oh, he got him a Bentley. Jon Jones got him a Bentley in 2011. Okay. Man, the UFC gave him a Bentley. God, dog, you know they believe in Jon Jones, okay? And I guess, okay, a cop spots him drifting or losing traction. What does that mean? What does that mean? If a dude is driving and losing traction and slowing down, this bastard was drunk, man. This dude was drunk. Jon Jones was drunk. What you mean you spotted him drifting? The dude was drunk. He was under the influence. Okay? The Bentley is towed. The Bentley got towed, okay? And then Jon Jones he was driving with a suspended license. And of course the charges are dropped. Wow. How does that happen? Okay? Jon Jones in May 19, 2012. Okay? Jon Jones hits a utility pole. Wow. Isn't that something? Got fined $1,000. Ouch. Jon Jones hits a utility pole. Okay? He receives a 6-month suspension on his driver license. Well, that don't matter to Jon Jones because guess what? Jon Jones don't give a damn. He just going to go drive anyway. Okay? Ooh, September the 23rd, 2014. Okay? Jon Jones is fined $50,000 and ordered, okay? He's ordered to perform 40 hours of community service. Probably didn't do that. For his role in a brawl with Daniel Cormier at the lobby of the Las Vegas MGM Grand Casino, the two were to promote UFC 178 pay-per-view, but it was pushed back to 182, okay? And Jon Jones started that whole thing. He started trying to bully Daniel Cormier. You guys remember that, okay? You guys remember that. And Bev Rose, if you got time, I sent the link to you. That's cool if you don't. I know it's morning time. It's like probably almost 7 something for you, so I know it's late. But if you want to hop on in there, come on and hop in, I'd love to have you. Keith, you want to hop in, just let me know, man. Let me know, okay? But let me finish reading down the brief timeline of this fool, So, he got fined 50 grand. God, dog, okay? He got fined another $25,000 in 2015 for violating the UFC Fighter Code of Conduct because he had an out-of-test competition test in connection with UFC 187. Jon Jones was doing cocaine, okay? So now we keep going, okay? In the same year, turns himself into the police, okay? 2015, he was a suspect in a hit and run that took place a day earlier. God, dog. Off-duty, and an off-duty cop saw Jon Jones running, okay? Saw him running. Wonder why he ran. Wow. Wow. And then they say Jon Jones took a handful of cash, stuffed it down his pants, and ran. What the hell? Then he bails himself out of jail, okay? And then he turns himself in again. Like, what the? Okay. Jon Jones. Just Jon Jones. In 2017, he tests positive again when he fought Daniel Cormier. Gave Daniel Cormier a head kick, okay? Knocked him out. Oh, wait a minute. And before that, they were going to fight again for the first rematch. Jon Jones tested positive. Y'all remember Daniel Cormier had to fight Anderson Silva. So Jon Jones got a history of messing up. And Jon Jones, you want to talk junk? I mean, you want to talk mess? I mean, you want to talk noise about Daniel Cormier? Are you serious? You want to talk noise about Daniel Cormier? You got to be out of your damn mind, man. You can't be the GOAT, dude. You done got popped, for using illegal drugs twice. You got popped using cocaine. You got in a hit and run. Okay, the UFC gave you a brand new a Bentley. You crashed that. Okay, because you can't stay sober on the road. What else is next for Jon Jones? I mean, folks, y'all call it. I mean, literally call this. What's next for this guy? It's the same thing. The guy's not changing, man. The guy ain't changing. He's still coming out. And you want to attack Daniel Cormier, what, for doing the right thing? You want to attack Daniel Cormier, who's doing the right thing. That I don't get. Jon Jones is a hater. But everybody in that gym, man, I'm telling you, there are a lot of suspect fighters in that gym. There's some fighters in that gym that I'm actually very cool with, that I talk to on a daily basis. I won't tell you who they are, okay? I'll never tell who they are because of the video content, and people, will try to do some stuff, man, okay? I'll never do that. But I'm really cool with a couple of the females in the gym, and they cool. They real cool people. We talk, and they don't even get into, we don't even really get into conversations about the gym. We did one time. We did one time on one situation, but that's it, man. The rest of the time, we talking about fights, who we talking about, we going to win. But I tell you, okay, well, Jack the Stripper, that's fine. That's fine. He not the GOAT, okay? Ain't nobody hating on him. Jon Jones is a F up. What, do you condone that he... Listen, man, do you condone... And tell me, are you going to support a guy? You going to support a guy that left a pregnant lady in a hit and run, left her there injured? Tell me, are you going to support a guy? He was under the influence. First of all, he drinking and driving. What if it was your son, your daughter, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy that was at the end of Jon Jones riding in that car, and then Jon Jones hit him? What if it was your loved ones? I'm telling you now, what is it? Jon Jones do get a pass on this behavior. DCTV. Go subscribe to DCTV too, man. That's a good channel. Got a lot of good reaction videos. Subscribe to Miss Boxing Fanatic. Those are good channels, man. Please subscribe. But it is what it is, guys. You can't. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say, folks. The fact of the matter is, this guy's a screw up. Okay. Jon Jones is a screw up. He gonna keep screwing up. He gonna always keep screwing up. And he's not going to change his ways. He ain't going to change his behavior, man. This dude like a chameleon, man. He changed, but he keep changing to the wrong behavior. His behavior sucks, man. His behavior sucks, and it's going to keep on sucking, man. He ain't going to try to get that change going, man. The guy too busy sticking cocaine up his nose. The guy too busy being under the influence while he driving. Are you serious? And then you going to come in here, you going to come to my live stream, and you're going to condone this stuff? You gonna condone this stuff, man, what this guy doing? You gonna say people hating on him and this guy running around here being a damn menace? And then he had to beg for his license back. Jon Jones is an F up. He's an F up. He gonna stay an F up, man. Guys like this, they don't change. They just make excuses, okay? Guys like Jon Jones, they don't change their ways. They only make excuses. Jon Jones is not the GOAT, man. He's not the GOAT. And I know, man, Jack, I'm sorry. I can't roll with you on this, Jack the Stripper. God, I don't even want to call you Jack the Stripper. But yeah, I can't roll with you on this, man. I can't do it. Jon Jones messing up too much. And people will say, well, what about Chris Cyborg? Well, yeah, Chris popped what? She popped 7 years ago, and Chris done changed her act around. Give her another chance. How many chances Jon Jones done got, man? Every single chance Jon Jones got, dude done messed him right up, man. Jon Jones done came right back and continued to do the exact same behavior. And you know what? The guy don't think, man. The guy don't really think. He don't think. He just do erratic stuff because when you sniffing that coke, when you sniffing that darn coke, it is what it is. Your decisions ain't rational. You're not thinking. Okay? You're not thinking about what you do when you're on cocaine. You think irrationally. Just like him coming in and taking shots at Daniel Cormier. For what? For what? Okay? So you taking shots at him. Why? Because Daniel Cormier done rise in popularity. He done rise in popularity. His whole brand done took. His whole brand went up after you, Jon Jones. After Jon Jones decided to go cheat, you made a decision, and then you did it again, and then you did it again. The first time I forgave it, I'm like, yo, man, dude make mistakes, man. Come on. Everybody make a mistake, but he did it again. And I tell you what, Chris Cyborg, I'm going to tell you right now, if Chris Cyborg get caught, she get popped again, I'll be right on Chris Cyborg behind. I'll be on her behind. If Holly Holm popped right now, I would give her another opportunity to redeem herself. You know what? Okay, fine. She popped. But if Holly Holm popped 2 times, I'll be on Holly Holm ass, okay? Yeah. Joe Rogan basically tell this guy, get your demons, let your demons control you and be proud of it. Wow. Well, you know what? Jon Jones got a lot of demons that's going to kill him, man. Man, it seemed like his mode of transport, it seemed like his mode of trouble seems to be with a vehicle. Hell, give Jon Jones a damn skateboard. Like, give him a skateboard. I mean, at least if he had a skateboard, you know, God bless him if he got a skateboard. He can't go in there and he can't, you know, he can't mess up nothing. He can't. Like, what fourth dimension of hell, man, does this guy come from, Jon Jones? It's something wrong with him, man. It's something wrong with the guy. I mean, God dog, man. I mean, you gonna keep messing up and messing up. Look, man, be a man. Be a man. Let DC have his shine, and then say, you know what? See, I'm gonna tell you, man. These fighters, a lot of them, they stupid. And Jon Jones need a payday. He needs some money. Okay. Jon Jones need that money. See, all that money starting to run out. Them little flow combat, them little flow combat grapple checks, them things running out. They don't pay that much. Jon Jones need a big payday. Okay, we know he is, and the only big payday he can do is to fight Daniel Cormier. That's why he's going out on an all-out assault against Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier, he living good, man. Shoot, Daniel Cormier going in there making his little 6 figures every fight. Then he got his little broadcasting gig that's probably paying him over 6 figures a year. Daniel Cormier living good, man. When Daniel Cormier lead a fight game, man, yeah, he got a what? Nice, healthy family, beautiful wife, beautiful kid. Daniel Cormier living a life, man. He's living that life. He done battled his demons and won. See, the difference between Daniel Cormier and Jon Jones, man, okay? The difference between those two, man, is that Daniel Cormier was able to relieve his demons, and Jon Jones accepted his demons. My man George Page is in the house. My man, I mean, that's the difference. That is the difference between the two, okay? They've accepted their demons. I mean, Jon Jones he's living with his demons. He's living with them. Okay? He's living with his demons, and Daniel Cormier decided to get rid of his. Who had the better results? Okay? Who literally had the better results between the two? Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier had some crazy stuff going on with him, man. He had some crazy stuff. You know, the guy had freaking kidney failure at one time, man. I mean, this guy's kidneys, man, were failing him. I mean, his health was bad, you know. And then his dad died. This dude, you know, Daniel Cormier could have easily went to drugs and started, you know, shooting up cocaine. Took the weak way out. But nah, man. Nah, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Daniel Cormier just said, I'm going to be a man. I'm going to face every last one of these problems, and I'm going to do it. And then Daniel Cormier went and started training like crazy, man, to become a fighter, man, a good one. I mean, Daniel Cormier took control of the situation. He took control of the situation, and he made himself who he is. He didn't sit back and blame somebody else. He didn't sit back and just complain. I mean, you know, I like DC. Now, I don't like that song that he did, you know, All About That Cake. I don't like that because I thought that they were just trying to put another brother in a feminine role, and I ain't like that. But despite that, the only thing, man, the only thing that DC's done is that. But DC is a class act, okay? He's a class act. I mean, you got Jon Jones for damn near 4 hours sitting here begging to get his license back. Begging. Because the guy can't stay clean. Okay? I mean, the guy can't stay clean. DC doing his thing. And you got the audacity, you cheating bastard. You got the audacity, man. But you know what? People still gonna defend it. But I can't defend. It's certain people, man. When people harm children, I can't do it. And Jon Jones got in an accident and left a pregnant woman. I can even understand if it was a mistake, but to leave and flee the scene instead of helping that pregnant lady, I got no respect for Jon Jones. Jon Jones is the biggest coward in MMA. Okay? Jon Jones is the biggest coward in MMA. He's a coward. I don't even care about him using steroids, okay? I don't care about that because in the end, you know, he's hurting less, okay? And I know why you use a steroid, because you want to be better in your sport. I don't even care about that. Okay, well, you know, I do to a point, because you get in there, now your body is a lethal weapon. Okay? Your body is a lethal weapon. So you can actually kill your opponent, okay? But you know what? He's doing it to himself. When Jon Jones, okay, when he was doing cocaine, he not hurting him, he not hurting anybody but himself. So you know, I'm like, okay, cool. That's what Jon Jones doing. That's his thing. Okay? That's what he do. Jon Jones don't care. You know, he don't care about his life. He don't care about his health. Jon Jones could care less. So, okay, fine. But now when you use cocaine or you're under the influence, you go hit a pregnant lady, then you run off. Okay? Nah, sorry. 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 And Jon Jones keep messing up, man. See, these fighters, they need a PR person. I'm telling you. I'm gonna open up me a PR business, and I'm gonna start charging these fighters. And I may even charge them, you know, what, $75 for 30 minutes of advice. Like, look, this is what you say to the casual fans. Okay, look, here. I'm going to tell you what you say. Okay? Here's what you say. I need you to shut up. Okay? Now, you fled the scene of an accident, Jon. Jon, you effed up. Okay? You effed up. Okay? But this is what you say. You say, you know, guys, I was a coward. I was a complete coward, and, you know, because I didn't want to stand up to my actions. Because you know why? People can accept honesty. Real people can expect honesty. But no, Jon Jones fled the scene, tried to cover it up. You know, all of the above. All of these fighters, man, they need people. They need somebody who can tell them, you know, look, this is what you say. This way, and Jon, it's not the time. This is not the time to attack Daniel Cormier. No. Jon Jones need to come back out. He need to say, you know what, I apologize. You know, I really apologize for attacking Daniel. You know, I'm just frustrated because I know that I can beat him. And, you know, I've been keeping myself clean, and I'm just ready for the next opportunity. See, that's what Jon Jones need to say. He won't get such a backlash. Jon Jones going to get a backlash. DC used to be the villain. Daniel Cormier used to be the villain. They used to boo his ass. They used to boo DC every chance they got. Even though Jon Jones the one done hit a pregnant lady. And this is what gets me about these fans, man. This is what get me about these stupid fans, okay? You got Jon Jones over here done hit a pregnant lady. Done wrapped his car around a darn pole, okay? Been doping, doing all, Jon Jones been doing all this stuff, okay? Doing all this stuff, sniffing coke. And the fans got the audacity to boo DC. The fans got the audacity to boo DC. I mean, unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. Nah, man. Jon ain't the Ric Flair of MMA. The Ric Flair, first of all, Jon Jones, he can't, what? He ain't able to fight. Who he gonna fight? Nah, man. I think DC and Stipe Miocic. I think them the two best fighters in MMA. Okay? I think that those are the two best fighters in mixed martial arts. Right now, in this era today, of people, active fighters. Those are my two. Those are my two picks, okay? Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. They got hellified resumes, man. Their resumes are just ridiculous. And Stipe, I can tell you what, you ain't gonna call him a GOAT, man. Stipe, he got in there and took down Ngannou. I'm talking about he got in there and took Ngannou out of there. I'm talking about he beat it. Ngannou was knocking people out, man, putting them to sleep. Okay? He was putting people to sleep, man. Stipe came in there, man, used that skill, nullified that dude. Nullified the hell out of Francis Ngannou. I like Ngannou, but Stipe, he did his job. He did his job. Wow. Crazy. And you know, Jon Jones, he's such an idiot, man. He's such an idiot. The guy, man, he just waited, man. Just waited and waited to the right time, okay, to try to get in DC head. Hey, DC, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know? Stipe is a GOAT. Stipe is a GOAT. Look at his damn resume. Look at his resume. Stipe a GOAT. Hell, man. Look at all these damn people Stipe Miocic done beat. This dude been whooping some ass. Stipe is a GOAT. Shoot. Man, this dude. And then he even avenged one of his losses, man. To Junior Dos Santos. Knocked him out. Nah, man. Stipe a GOAT. What we need to do, we need to stop. Okay? We need to stop with the whole Jon Jones anything. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear it. Aquarius, you right on time. You right on time. Okay? I ain't trying to hear it. But these fighters, man, they need a PR person that know the casual fans. I'm going to tell you, man, I'm seriously thinking about opening up me a little small side hustle where I tell fighters how they need to talk to the casual fan. Like, I'm telling y'all. And it'll be a secret counsel. Like, I wouldn't tell y'all who I counsel with. I wouldn't tell y'all that, okay? I wouldn't tell y'all that. I'll just tell you, they'll just be privately consulting with me. Like, look here, boy. Slapping that boy in the back of the head, you shouldn't have done that. So you offer an apology, look, give him some free tickets, okay? Give him some free tickets, buy it on you, give him a gift card, move on, tell him you sorry. Now this is for light stuff. Now for heavy stuff, look, if you're Conor McGregor, okay? If you're Conor McGregor, I'd be like, yo, Conor, listen, man, you got the money, man. Look, break these fighters off, man. Look, do it as a gesture. Give them each $100,000 each. Hell, most of them ain't never seen $100,000. Give them $100,000 each. Tell them you real sorry. Hey, you wash away their fears with $100,000. And then, it'll take them and tell them, look, if they go to court, it's going to take them a long time to get that money awarded to them, man. And these are fighters, they ain't got no, they ain't got no money, so they need money now. Tell them you'll give them $100,000 right now. You'll write the check, and then you just see Conor and tell them you sorry, and tell them that next time you just won't do it again. See, that's what you do. Nah, man, these fighters dumb, man. They come out, say the wrong thing, like Andrea KGB Lee and them damn swastikas. Y'all remember that? She's stupid. Been like, yo, you better be saying my husband finna get them swastikas removed as fast as we can. We going to get them. We're going to find somewhere, and we're going to get them removed. That's what I told her, because if you don't say nothing else, everybody know you're racist. But let's get back on the topic, man. Jon Jones, basically, he's been a mess up. And I saw somebody in the comment section say that this is the Adrian Broner of MMA. Okay? Yeah, this is the Adrian Broner of MMA. Okay? Like, bar hands down, bar none. This is the Adrian Broner of MMA. Wow. And he can't get right, man. He can't get right. He can't. Jon Jones can't get right. I mean, I wish the guy, well, I hope he get himself together, man, but nah, man. Jon Jones got depressive issues, man. Jon Jones he depressed. The guy got a drug problem that he still has a drug problem. It's not been addressed, man. The drug problem ain't been addressed. You can say it, but it takes a while, man. It takes a while. You got to get in there, man. You got to be consistent. Okay? You got to be consistent. I mean, Jon Jones been going through it, man. He made all that money, man. And I'm sure, man, the guy's his finances, okay? I'm pretty sure that this guy, he's probably, running tight on ends, man. He got to be, y'all. He got to be. The boxing historian, I agree with you, man. He is like another Adrian Broner outside of the cooning, yeah. And Adrian Broner be doing some serious cooning, man. God, dog, Adrian Broner ain't nothing but a coon. But, but I say this, man. Jon Jones, all he got to do is clean his act up, and he can make more money. I mean, y'all know that. Jon Jones, immediately, all he got to do is clean his act up, and overnight, this guy can be a millionaire. Well, he was already a millionaire, okay? But I doubt that that's true today. I literally doubt that because the guy, he ain't had no fights, not no real fights, and he ain't been able to get a payday because he keep cheating. So I doubt that this guy doesn't have many paydays. I'm sure he need money. And, it's convenient. And I tell you what, I'm sorry, man. I'm looking at Stipe Miocic. I'm looking at his resume, man. And I know most of all the fighters on his resume. Yo, man, this dude's resume is intense, okay? Look, man, Stipe, if DC beats Stipe, that's the GOAT. If Daniel Cormier defeats Stipe Miocic, I'm talking about Daniel moving up, man, moving up in weight to fight Stipe. Okay? If he win that fight, there's no argument. Daniel Cormier is the GOAT. There's no argument whatsoever. I will have Daniel Cormier the GOAT in my mind. Okay? This 39-year-old, and Daniel Cormier is still going strong at 38, at 39, man. Okay? I mean, yeah, man. Daniel Cormier. Yeah, he got a record, man. Daniel Cormier done beat some of the same people Stipe. I'm going to tell you, man, if he beats Stipe Miocic, yep, he the number one pound for pound in my opinion, man. I like Daniel Cormier. Good fighter, man. I thought Jon Jones, Jon Jones got skill set. He got a skill set, but you know what, man? Daniel Cormier got skills too. Yeah, you know what, George? You're right. I forgot about Rising. Rising ain't nothing but a freak show. Okay? Rising ain't nothing but a freak show. We know what Rising is, okay? Nothing but a freak show. So, yeah, they'll take drug cheats. They'll take clowns. They'll take hippos, rhinoceroses. They'll take people with piss on their face. Rising, they'll take anybody to fight. All you got to do is you got to, have some kind of issue going on. That's it. And Rising will take you lock, stock, and barrel. They don't care if you cheated. They don't care if you beat your wife. Rising don't give a damn. They need to stop calling it Rising and start calling it the I don't give a damn fighting organization. Because they don't. They don't care. Okay? Yeah. Maybe Jon Jones need to go into that bare knuckle fighting championship. Maybe he need to do what Beck Rawlings did. Hell, he can probably become a star. He can probably become a star. Yeah, man. Yep, DCTV, Pride, Fighting Championships, that's gone. Because, see, what happened to Pride, man, they was Pride, the people, the owners, they was making all that money, man. But the fighters, they really wasn't making crap, man. So, they put on these great cars, and these fighters, they wasn't making as money. So, when, things like Strike Force, and then when the UFC started its inception, UFC was giving these guys, they was giving these guys money, man. They was giving these guys more money than they've ever seen in fighting because, when they first started, these guys, they were fighting for peanuts, man. They were literally fighting for peanuts. These guys, some of these early fighters had other jobs they did, and they trained. They burned the candle on both ends, trying to be the best. And when they fought, they made diddly squat. So then you get Strike Force that paid them a little bit. Then you get the UFC that, pretty much one contract could change their life. One single contract could change their whole life. And so, of course, people jumped on the UFC. So organizations like Pride, they died out, man, because, see, you're dealing with the early fighters, man. And now a fighter can afford to actually be a fighter. Some fighters can. But back then, you had other incomes. You had other incomes, but, it was rare that a fighter, back when this thing first got its inception, that you can actually just train being a fighter unless you were a boxer, okay? But mixed martial arts, nah, it was almost impossible. So, but unfortunately, Pride, yeah, Pride doing it, Pride doing it. It's just like other organizations, like, Bellator. They don't pay their fighters that much, but the people on top, like Scott Coker, man, Scott Coker got a bankroll. They making that money. My main man, Chris Ray, is in the comment thread. Oh, goodness gracious. What is going on? If this thing start going in and out today, I'm going to scream. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream, and I'm going to yell bloody murder, okay? Every time I see the video stream start to get buffery or whatever, I'll be ready. I'll be ready to scream. This thing better not go down, because I'm going to throw my microphone down, and I'm going to destroy this thing. But yeah, y'all. But that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. It sucks, man. It really does suck. Yep. Yeah, man. And boxing historian, man, yeah, you just touched on a good point, man. These fighting organizations, man, a lot of them started out mafia ran. I mean, the whole Fertitta family, go back and look at the Fertitta history. The Fertittas, yeah, those are people you don't really want to cross. I mean, you don't want to cross those kind of people like the Fertittas. You just don't. Okay? If you, go the air of trying to cross the Fertittas, then you're going to have repercussions. I'm just saying. The Fertittas, man, they got heavy mob ties, man. And, I've even heard stories that they're feared, okay? Like they're feared. I've heard stories, man, that people fear the Fertittas. Like, let me tell you, man, you guys want to know how this whole McGregor Mayweather fight got made? Like the finishing touches? Do you guys really want to know? The Fertittas, Lorenzo Fertitta had to go into the negotiating room, okay? Lorenzo Fertitta had to go in there. He had to go in there, and Lorenzo was like, this fight getting made, and he was in there with other bosses like Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza. But honestly, Lorenzo Fertitta is a boss, okay? He's a boss. And Lorenzo knew that this was going to make him some money. And people say, well, Lorenzo, he's no longer with the UFC. Lorenzo, they still in the background, man. This guys like for Lorenzo Fertitta, they just don't give up. They just don't let things go. And WME and Fertittas, they friends. Them guys are good friends. And I even think Lorenzo Fertitta, they do business with WME. So he's still pretty much getting, kickbacks off the UFC. But people, they don't tell Lorenzo Fertitta no. They don't tell him no. When you go into a meeting with Lorenzo, the object of the game is for you to say yeah. And when you tell them no, them guys, a lot of fighters got ruined, man. A lot of fighters got ruined messing with the Fertittas, man. There's a couple of them, man, that, they should be here now, but they not. I mean, I'll give you one. Hell, I mean, Sarah Kaufman, female fighter. They couldn't come to an agreement on the contract. And I'm sure Dana White probably would still want Sarah Kaufman. Man, Sarah Kaufman, they got her up out of there, man. And Sarah not even on the high end of the pay scale. Man, you mess with them Fertittas, man, I'm telling you, you got to pay. You got to pay. You mess with the Fertittas. Yeah. See, DCTV, I'm telling you, you don't play, man. And Conor McGregor better be careful. He better be real careful. Because, he keep messing around. He keep messing with all this money, man. Because the longer he sit out, the less money that they don't make, man. Conor McGregor, keep it up, man. I won't be surprised somebody come to his house, man. Or somebody visit him, or somebody be waiting in the damn kitchen for him, at the end of the night. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, man. And we got stupid people in the you know what, guys? Don't leave me messages about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I'm done talking about that. I'm so over that. PG-13 channel. Some dummy asked me, talking about, well, how long does it take to sign a contract? You stupid idiot. A fight contract. They can be in excess of 20 pages or more. Stupid. Hell, gonna sign a contract when they first get it. You gotta read the thing over with your team and your attorneys. You dumb PG-13 channel. Sorry. Okay. But anyway, yeah, man, that's what it is. So this clown Jon Jones, we've been talking about him. We've been talking about him. See, have y'all noticed that the JacksonWinkeljohn Gym, boy, they've been getting opportunity after opportunity, haven't they? I'm talking about they've been getting some opportunities for y'all behind. They've been getting opportunities, y'all, that some of y'all and your mama, you'll never get these opportunities. You ain't never getting them. How many opportunities is this gym going to get? Guys, y'all tell me. How many opportunities will the JacksonWinkeljohn Gym, God, that round, the Winkeljohn Gym, how many, guys? How many times are these people going to continue to get chance after chance after chance to do the right thing? Okay? It seemed obvious. It seemed like, we would notice by now. And I got Holly Holm on the screen for a reason. I got her on the screen, well, because how many title shots is she going to get? How many title shots is she going to continue to get? Now, she's never been popped for using drugs, okay? But I know my haters, people that hate me on this channel, they can't stand me. They'll come on and they'll say, well, coach, but you still support Cyborg and she was using. But, Cyborg only got popped once. And my rule is I give them a chance, okay? I give them one chance. I give them a first chance. And you know what? If they clean, they dirty, they do something wrong, we good. Okay, we good. But you do it again, then I can't physically support you. I'll watch your fights, and I may even do like video breakdowns, but I'm not going to openly support you. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put videos in defense of you. I'm not going to try to motivate you. I'm not going to do any of that, okay? I'm just going to be like, okay, well, it is what it is, you know? I'm just going to say it is what it is. But, Jackson Winkeljohn, that whole camp, they can, call people out their name. They called Jermaine Durand, man. They called Dyke. Did y'all hear that audio? They called Jermaine Durand a dyke. Yep, they sure did. They sure did. They called her a dyke. And it was somebody out there, who was training Holly. It was one of them people in the corner that called Jermaine a dyke. Yeah, man. And then, they're thumbing up racist comments. Jackson Wink, they thumbing up, they liking racist comments. Well, okay, what it was somebody posted, and I don't know who it was, somebody posted that, yeah, you know what, a wall being built is a great thing. Something to that extent, okay? But I'm going to get it in the right context. But a wall being built around this country is a great thing to keep these illegals out. Well, JacksonWinkeljohn Gym, there was a like on that. There was a like on that. Now, they live in Albuquerque. That's damn close to Mexico. They live in Albuquerque. You got people that come to your gym that are Hispanic. These guys, they thumbed that up. They liked it. It's a Facebook post that they like. Well, I'm going to try to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. That's a dirty gym, man. I got no respect. I'm friends with some fighters in that gym, so I ain't going to say their name. I'll never say their name. And maybe somebody, maybe not, but I ain't going to say it. Boy, boy, boy. If I wanted to be a butthole, if I really wanted to be a butthole, and I won't say nothing because, if they happen to come across this video, and if I say some stuff that they actually told me, then they'll know who did it because, see, some of the people had exclusive conversations. So I'm not going to say that because I'm not really one of those people that I'm thirsty to just, I'm thirsty to just, get people to come to my channel off of dumb stuff. I ain't going to do that. And then, two, if I'm loyal to somebody, okay, if I am loyal to anybody, I'm loyal to them. I don't spread their business. Okay? I don't spread their business. Hold on. Yeah. I'm loyal to them. I'm loyal to the end, man. Okay? I'm loyal to the end. But this, this same JacksonWinkeljohn Gym. Yep. Good old American. Good old Americans, that's fine. But, yeah. You going around liking up comments about the wall and, so now we know who we dealing with. All right. Peace out, Chris. I'll probably be on here for another 10 minutes or so, and I'm going to get out of here too, man. I mean, let's just be real. Let's just be real. Okay? That whole gym is corrupt, man. That whole gym is corrupt. And I feel bad, man. And a girl that I interviewed, the Gomez, Janice Gomez. I interviewed her, and I think she's going down there to do some training. And I'm like, man. Oof. I hope she don't go. Like, I hope that they avoid that gym like a plague, man. I hope they do. I hope they really do because I don't know, man, what it is, man. But these people down there, they got some borderline racists running around there, man. They do. Borderline. They got a good group of fighters there, though. They got some fighters, okay? But they got a lot of borderline racist stuff that go on, a lot of borderline racist things that they support, and a lot of borderline stuff that they say. But I think I kind of lost it when they called Jermaine a dyke. I understand Jermaine was cheating and got hit with an elbow, but see, you say stuff that you see when you get mad, you say exactly what you mean, and that's what's in your heart. Anger brings out truth, okay? Anger brings out truth. It brings out the complete truth. And you tell the truth when you're mad. So that's what it is. And then you had that little fat, pigeon weeble wobble, the little fat ass weeble wobble, Mark Aragon, got mad, told the lie, right? Tried to get the public thinking that Chris Cyborg was in the back of the bus talking junk about Holly Holm. Okay, well, all along, when all alone. Now this was in Winkeljohn's own post. You know, they made a post, and saying that Mark said that he hurt somebody. Well, you know, and we exposed that. If he hurt somebody, then wait a minute. How come he didn't say that at first? How come he didn't say it at first? How come Jackson Wink, they didn't talk about that first? They just said that the guy, you see, man, it was a whole lot of thing going on with that whole story, man. They lied, man. They basically what they did was they lied on Chris Cyborg. Okay? They lied on Chris Cyborg. They said that Chris was starting stuff. And I know that's not even in character for Chris Cyborg. That's not, the only thing out of character Chris said was, you know, Holly, when I catch you, I'm going to beat your ASS. That's what she said. Okay? And then she did that when they were trying to build the fight up. That's the only thing that Chris Cyborg said. Okay? Well, historian, you know, I don't know. I don't have that. I don't have a hate like that for people, man. I don't hate because it's good people and bad people. But I just think that people, man, they decide to make choices. And for Jackson Winkeljohn, it's a choice, man. They making choices. And they what they do, the problem with them, boxing historian, is that they run their mouth. They say a lot of stuff, man, and that's why the UFC really it's kind of amazing, man. The only reason why they deal with them is because they got Holly Holm and they got Jon Jones. That's really the only reason why they deal with them. And they got Michelle Watterson, which these are all likable people. But honestly, I think the UFC would really stick it to them if they didn't have those stars. I think the UFC would stick it to them people if they didn't have those stars. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But what they do, man, they go in, they talk junk. Just like, you know, you had people defending Jackson Wink when she was starting all that mess with Chris Cyborg. She started that, okay? She started the stuff. She started the call-outs. But I had fanboys, you know, oh, God, I had all these fanboys. With Chris calling out Holly. Holly ain't calling out Chris Cyborg. Holly Holm didn't. Her trainer called out. Her trainer called out Chris Cyborg. And Mike Winkeljohn, his ass ain't getting in the octagon. Holly Holm ain't doing it. It was Winkeljohn doing all the darn talking. That's who was talking. And, you know, now everybody blaming Cyborg for saying, okay, when I get you in the octagon, I'm going to whoop your A. That's what she said. Then everybody getting mad at that. Well, Chris need to, you know, stop picking on Holly Holm. Like, who the hell? No, the JacksonWinkeljohn Gym did this crap, man. They did it. Go look at some of what they support, man. I'm telling you. Look at what these guys support, and that'll tell the story. You can find it. Go to their Facebook page. Go to their Facebook page and start looking around. Man, Jackson Wink, they all about the money, man. They extreme with the money. I mean, what, you got to pay, what, $65 for an autographed copy of a Jackson Winkeljohn photograph? Like, who the hell gonna hang, man? I can print that photograph out for free on a piece of toilet paper and then wipe my behind with it. That's what I can do to that Jackson Winkeljohn photograph. That's what I do to that. Okay? That's what I do to the Jackson Winkeljohn anything. You get rid of it. Stuff bad luck, man. I had to get that stuff off my computer, them Jackson Winkeljohn photographs. I swear to God. Y'all, I'm not even playing with y'all. I deleted them during Jackson Winkeljohn photographs, and it seemed like my damn computer moving better. I did. I took the photographs off, man. I was picking at them in a live stream one day. I ain't gonna lie. I was picking at them in a live stream, making fun of them, and I put some pictures up there, okay? I put some pictures up there. And you know what? I'm like, man, my computer moving slow. I deleted them damn Jackson Winkeljohn pictures. I swear, y'all, I got them pictures up out of there, and guess what happened? I'd be a wet frog on a lily pad on a hot summer day taking a piss in the water, okay? I'll be a lily pad on a hot summer day taking a piss in the water. Okay? Boy, my computer works better now. My computer works better. I'm serious, guys. I'm not even kidding y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. My computer works better. My man Balaj, he has personal problems like everybody else. He is A-list celebrity. He shouldn't have had it out put to the public. Well, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Balaj, Jon Jones been messing up, man. And when you mess up repeatedly, it's only so much, man, that you're going to be able to hide, man. It's only so much, man. But you hit a pregnant lady in a hit and run. If you hit a pregnant lady in a hit and run, man, I mean, people going to know about that. You can't get out of that. That's coming out into the public. I don't care what you do. You finna get it publicized. Okay? And they're not going to stay off Jon Jones, man. They just not. They just not. Oh man, God dog, this is crazy. This is crazy. Well, I guess it is what it is. Jon Jones gonna need to get himself together, man. And going at DC, I just think that's a wrong move. It's stupid. DC was in here fighting while you was somewhere trying to rehab. DC was here fighting while you was at Flow Combat, man, Flow Grapple, doing grappling tournaments. DC in here fighting, man. DC in here putting that work in. What has Jon Jones been doing? Jon Jones been PG-13 channel effing up. Jon Jones been effing up. Literally. Daniel Cormier fought twice in 2017. Daniel Cormier fought what, three times in 2015. He been busy. He been very active. That's the thing. Daniel Cormier has been active. What has Jon Jones been doing? Messing up. Jon Jones only fought once in 2017. He only fought once in 2016, and we know why. Too busy effing up. Fought once in 2015, too busy effing up. Okay. Fought once in 2014, effing up. I mean, y'all see where I'm going with this? Jon Jones would easily have over 30 fights right now. Easily. If he wasn't in so much trouble, man. The guy stay in trouble too much to be active, man. You can't get in that much trouble and still be active. It just don't happen. You can't. You can't do it. You cannot be in that much trouble and be an active fighter. Nah, man. His career, if you don't believe that Jon Jones' career has taken a hit from this, well, I tell you now, man. Nah, Keith, I'm telling you, man. My computer moved like it's brand new. I got them JacksonWinkeljohn photographs. 'Cause I started cleaning my drive. And I'm like, God, dog, I got these Jackson Wink photographs. I don't want this crap. And I deleted it. Deleted it. It's a true story. These are all true stories. These are all true stories. Okay. Yeah, Jon Jones is Pookie from New Jack City. Yeah. Yep. And Dana White likes Jon Jones too. So Jon Jones kind of, they give him a pass. They give him a pass, but yeah, it is what it is now. Jon Jones is he pretty much this is what you don't do. Jon Jones is proof of this is what you don't do. Okay? This is what you don't do. This is what you don't ever do. Wow, man. Okay, said it's reconnected. I was about to say if this thing kicked me off, y'all, that's it. I'm done. I'm be done with live streaming forever. I'm gonna be done with live streaming forever if it kicked me off again. Okay? Cause the internet gotta hurry up and establish connection like in 30 seconds or the live stream is ended. Okay? So there it is. I'm serious. I'm done with live streams forever. If my internet kicked me off again, I'm done. I ain't doing no more live streams. I just be doing them, uploading videos. Hey, upload videos. Let me upload this video. Yep. We got to keep that combat sports panel, man. Shoot. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm playing. I'm messing with y'all. My bad. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm messing with y'all. Um. Yeah. It's been dead though, man. It's just been dead in women's MMA. It's a dead period. When we get to July, a lot of stuff gonna happen, man. It just ain't nothing to talk about, man. So I'm talking about Daniel Cormier. Yeah, but I like Cormier. I just don't like Jon Jones. I just don't like that JacksonWinkeljohn Gym. I just Claudia Gadelia, man. She under the curse. She under the curse of that stupid gym. Yeah, man. They borderline racist. They make fun of people. They don't like gays. Okay, they don't like gays. I mean, I don't condone gay behavior, but I don't dislike anybody that's gay. That's their choice. So what? Who cares? They gonna live their life. I gotta answer to God. They gotta answer to God. So cool. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not worried about what they do. But you got people that don't like them. Okay. But I just Jackson Winkeljohn, they don't. And I've even heard the stories. Okay, I've even heard the stories. Okay, of them making some very suspect comments in the gym, in that particular gym. Yep, heard the stories. And some people that's there, they got offended. Okay, some people that's there, they got offended. Okay? Yeah. But I won't tell you who said anything, but yeah, they got offended. And they didn't tell anybody. We were just kind of talking, and it came up in conversation, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. It truly sounds about right. I'm just telling y'all. Because, even, the whole attitude that they took, instead of, giving an apology to Chris Cyborg for making those comments, they ain't apologized. They ain't apologized at all. Matter of fact, they stood by the guy that made the comments. And Mark Aragon, he got a criminal record. Domestic violence, all of the stuff they say they hate, by the way. Mark Aragon got a criminal record. Mark Aragon, he used to be an officer, man, abusing his power as a cop. It just don't get no better than that, do it? I mean, it just don't get any better than that. You're a cop, you get to abuse your power. Crazy. But I say this. I will say this. And I say this as calmly as I can. I will say this. Okay? If anybody telling me that I need to support Jon Jones, okay? If you're telling me I need to support Jon Jones, well, I tell you that you support a guy that, I will tell you. I tell you that you support a guy. Yeah, I'll tell you. Why are you supporting this guy? Why are you supporting a guy injured a pregnant woman? Why are you supporting a guy that's always driving under the influence? Why? Why do you guys support somebody like that? Why would you do it? Why? Why would you support a guy that's sniffing cocaine? I know he makes his mistakes, but he's sniffing cocaine prior to a fight. And y'all know, man. Y'all know, man. Sometimes two people on coke, man, they can't feel pain. It's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on with this guy. You got to be out your damn mind. You got to be out your mind. Beverly Rose in the super chat. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Trust me, that is going toward the fighters. It always do. It's going to go toward them fighters. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, 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 chat. There it is. Super chat. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. I ought to make up a song called Super Chat. That's what I need to do. Hey, Super Chat, how you doing? Why, thank you, Coach. I'm doing fine. What are you doing? Oh, I'm acknowledging you are Super Chat. Okay, great. Shout out to Beverly in the Super Chat. But man, so what else, guys? What else is new? What else is new? What else do we have to say about Jon Jones? Well, what else? What else do we have to say about Jon Jones? God, dog. I don't think we need to say too much more, man. I don't. Johnny Jones, Johnny Bones Jones, hater. Got the nerve. Is a hater. A focus hater at that, too. Who will beat him? Well, we can say who would beat him. I mean, we could say who would beat him. He'll beat himself. Jon Jones going to lose, okay? And you know why he's going to lose? Jon Jones is going to get in the octagon, and he's going to lose to himself. And that person, it'll be anybody in that octagon on that night that will beat him, okay? See, Jon Jones starting to get past his prime, He's starting to get out of his prime. He's 30 now, you know? He's going into his 30s. And he done spent what? Jon Jones been spending 9 years of effing up. He been spending 9 years of effing up, man. Think about that, okay? He been spending 9 years of effing up. That's what he been doing. And, so now, hey, now he's here at this point in his career. Jon Jones gonna get beat by a simpleton. Watch what I tell y'all. Okay. Jon Jones is gonna get beat by a simpleton, somebody who not supposed to beat him. Cause you know why? Jon Jones gonna be, he gonna been abused all kind of drugs. He gonna be drunk, not doing everything he got to do in training. Oh yeah, and he gonna come in. He gonna come in with the wrong mental approach, y'all. And I'm telling you, Jon Jones gonna beat himself, and it'll be somebody that should not have beat him that's gonna beat him. It may never be the DCs. It probably won't be the DCs. And he wanted to fight Brock Lesnar. He wanted to fight Brock Lesnar. He called out Brock Lesnar. And I'm probably sure that that's a fight that they'll probably try to make. Then they'll try to make him a DC. They'll try to make DC another opponent for him again. But Keith, you're right. Jon Jones ain't focused. He's not focused on fighting. Jon Jones focused on getting high. Jon Jones focused on getting drunk, sniffing cocaine. Jon Jones, his whole focus everywhere, man. I'm telling you. And Jon Jones, he look older than he 30. Look at him, George. I mean, look at Jon Jones. Dude, look older, man. He look like an older dude. Like that's years of what you've been doing to your body, man. You start looking old, man. You start, dude, when when you 40 years old, you supposed to look like you 29 or 30, man. When you 40, you supposed to look young, man. You supposed to look young. I mean, I get it. I'm in my I'm 40, in my 40s now, and it's like, ooh, okay. And some people still say, Coach, you look like you're in your 30s. Well, thank you, thank you. I take that. I appreciate that, Have no issues with that, you know. But, but also, too, it's because of how I eat, I don't eat bad, I don't eat a whole bunch of crazy food. So I can be afforded, okay? I can be afforded to have a youthful appearance. My skin not wrinkly, like gray hairs are not very many, man. You can barely even see one or two, But it's the thing, man. You take care of your body. Jon Jones ain't been taking care of his body. He ain't been taking care of his body at all. Jon Jones been abusing his body. And when you continuously, you abuse your body, okay? When you abuse your body is gonna age, man, prematurely. Because abuse, man, your body got to do whatever it gotta do, you know, to get your body back in balance. And that's break down some of your good cells, man. Yeah. Yeah, Siemens Boxing Fanatic, you don't even look 42. You don't even look like you're 42. You don't look like you're nowhere near it. But if you take care of yourself and you eat right, then you can be 60 years old. I'll tell you now, it's a lady that lived near me. She's 60, and this woman could pass for 35. But she's a raw food vegan. And then this other woman, I forgot her name, Antoinette Jenkins or whoever it is. She like 75, man. Antoinette Jenkins look like she 30 something. Like, she still got like a youthful figure. She still got nice physique. And all she eat is raw fruits and vegetables. Me, I'm a vegan. I don't eat, I don't eat the starches. I eat, fruits, vegetables, water, and if I can't make it out of, a pure veggie source, I don't eat it. I don't eat it. I don't drink milk. I don't do none of that. But, I've had athletes that I coach that they've just turned 30. They just turned 30. Some athletes I've coached, they just turned 30, and they look, man, just one guy, he got a head full of gray hair almost. But, I know how he ate. He ate, in the little, the Burger King, the McDonald's. And I'm sure Jon Jones, his diet can't be good. Can't be good. He can't because he don't take care of himself. And when Jon Jones turned 35, Jon Jones going to look like he's 50. Okay? That's what's going to happen. He going to look like he's 50. And you going to be like, damn, he look old. God dog. How the hell he get so old? Oh, yeah, cocaine, steroids, fast food. That'll do it to you. Every time. Every darn time, boy. That stuff will do it to you. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I do cleanses. So, well, he probably a goat, but I don't know. I think Stipe Miocic got a better resume. That's just me, my opinion. Jon Jones is, he's a good technician. I agree with that, but nope, a goat he is not. I don't think he's a goat. It's gonna be the winner of Daniel Cormier versus Stipe. Daniel's moving up in the division. Daniel moving up in the division. Ah, man, Jon Jones ain't no goat. He ain't the goat to me. See, again, I tell y'all, I can see if okay, if it was one time, he messed up. Okay, good. The steroid thing. Hey, if he messed up one time, okay, good. Ain't no problem. That's good. Cool. Okay, good. Cool. But the guy, he popped once with DC. Okay, the fight got canceled. He had to fight Anderson Silva. DC gets in there. Well, he lost to him the first time in 2015. He tried to fight DC. Okay, he tried to fight DC. Okay, then he got popped. Okay, got popped again, or he got popped the first time. Then he fought DC the second time. Okay, and then he gets popped again. Nah, man. Then he get popped for cocaine. Nah, come on, man. Enough is enough. Okay. Wait a minute. Stipe, maybe. Nah, man. I don't know. I like Stipe resume. I like his resume, man. I like his resume. Jon Jones fought some good. I mean, yeah, he fought some good guys. He beat Quentin Jackson in his prime. He beat Rampage in his prime. That was a good win. Yeah, he kind of beat Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was starting to get up there. Chael Sonnen was leaving his prime when I thought John fought him. I just thought Chael was just trying to make some money. I just thought Chael needed a payday. But, yeah, he beat Machida. He beat Machida in his prime, man. Yeah, Jon Jones got a pretty heavy resume. But if DC go up here and beat Stipe, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But see, how much of that, man? We talking about now. Jon Jones ruining that, man. He ruining that. See, dudes right now, they can fight. Dudes right now is fighting, okay? Dudes right now is fighting. Jon Jones still trying to figure out how he gonna fight. Dudes right now is fighting. What is Jon Jones doing? This dude, yeah, he messing up his legacy, man. Jon Jones is messing up his legacy with all this BS that he doing. Daniel Cormier go in here and be the champ, man. He'll be the champ in two divisions, man. He'll be a two-division champion, and Daniel Cormier will be. That's good stuff, man. A two-division champion. That's good. And him and Jon Jones don't beat some of the same people, man. Him and Jon Jones don't beat a few of the same people. He beat Anthony Rumble Johnson, but I still thought that Rumble Johnson. Okay, I give him credit for Rumble. I'll give him credit for Rumble. I'll give him credit for Roy Nelson and Dan Henderson. I'm talking about DC. Okay. The second time he fought Johnson, I knew Johnson was out his prime. Okay. Anthony Rumble Johnson, he was done. Okay. He really, I think he just fought for the cash, man. Or he probably, Rumble Johnson probably thought that he could do it. Okay. But Rumble Johnson was definitely out of his prime. No way. No way. Impossible. So I know I ain't trying to hit that one. That's done. I don't give him credit for Anderson Silva. You know, I don't give him any credit for Anderson Silva for what this like a 40-year-old, 41-year-old Anderson Silva. Nah, you don't get no credit for that. And this one he could have finished him too, but DC opted not to finish him, which I'm like, nope, you should have finished him. I do give him credit though. I give him credit for Josh Barnett. He fought Josh Barnett in his prime. We're talking about DC, okay? I give him credit for that one. But now DC resume compared to Jon Jones, it's nah, it don't even compare. And I'm definitely ain't giving him no credit for no Volkan Ozdemir, man. Nah, you can get no credit for no damn Ozdemir. Ozdemir was relatively a newcomer, man. Well, he ain't a newcomer, but Ozdemir to me green and one dimensional. So nah, I ain't give him credit for that crap. I gave him no credit for that crap. And why should you? I mean, the coach didn't. Let's see what y'all saying in these comments, man. I gotta look back at the screen. Sorry, y'all. Get somebody to hold that camera. Yeah, I ain't finna call him no GOAT. If Jon Jones don't take another fight, I'm gonna tell you what. If DC can he fight, if DC go on to defeat Stiope and become a 2 division champion, if he go on to do that, and Jon Jones don't fight again for another 2 years, and DC go on and win and defend the title, it's gonna be close. If Stipe Miocic beat Daniel Cormier, nah, man, it's an argument, man. It's an argument. And Stipe, you know, he fought a lot of these guys in their prime, man. This dude went in there and completely schooled Francis Ngannou. I'm talking about schooled him, man. He took Francis Ngannou to school. And you know, Stipe too, man. He also got a history, man, of actually being able to beat these power punches. Every single guy that's got some power, man, Stipe, you know, figure out a way to beat him. And it's something. It tells you, man. It's something about it. If a guy, you know, if he specializes in beating somebody, that means he know how to beat them. All these damn power punches, man, you know, he schooled these guys. He make these guys look amateurs, man. He make these guys look like they don't even know if they shouldn't even be in the ring with him. Ngannou, he schooled Ngannou. Ngannou hit him with a couple of good shots. He schooled Francis Ngannou. And this was the guy that was supposed to be like the guy, okay? This is the guy, okay? I mean, I give him credit for that. He avenged his loss to Junior Dos Santos. You know, he got Roy Nelson fat ass on there somewhere. I mean, you know, guy got a pretty good resume. Got a pretty decent resume. Then he got Werdum. Werdum's on his resume. You know, he fought Werdum. Did a good job against him. And y'all remember when he beat up Alistair Overeem? Everybody, you know what the hell? Everybody knocking out Alistair. I just be wondering, when I see Alistair Overeem fight, man, I'm like, dang, how long is it going to take for him to get knocked out? That's what I see when I see Alistair Overeem. How long is it taking for Alistair to get himself knocked out? This dude been knocked out 13 times, man. This dude been knocked. Come on, man. Come on. You've been knocked out 13 times in your career. That's too much, man. You got people knocking you out who shouldn't be knocking you out. God, I'm talking about they not just they not TKOing him, man. They putting the guy to sleep. I don't care what nobody say. Man, when he took that uppercut from there in Francis Ngannou, boy, I felt the soul leave out of his body, man. I felt the soul leave out of Francis. I mean, not Fran, but I felt the soul leave out of Alistair Overeem's body. I felt the soul. Okay. I mean, that uppercut was, man, look, that's probably top 10 best knockouts ever in men's MMA. That's got to be. That's got to be. Alistair Overeem's soul left his body, man. And he had an out of body experience with that damn uppercut. God, dog. But, you know, Stipe knocked him out. This dude been knocked out 13 times. Hey, is that like a record, y'all? Tell me. Y'all explain to me, is that a record, man, being knocked out 13 times? We got to find out the fighter who got the most who been knocked out the most. Cause damn, Alistair Overeem, boy, I think he taking the cake. So really beating Alistair Overeem, that ain't no big victory. Knocking him out, hell, man, you can probably spit on his chin, man, and do to be knocked out. Man. Yeah, Ed. I heard those stories, man, that they be hiding Jon Jones from USADA. I've been thinking Winkeljohn. I've been thinking they dirty for a long time. You know, even Holly Holm was being sponsored by an illegal company. You know. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I man, Jackson Winkeljohn. Nope. And they terrible, man. Jackson Winkeljohn. They are horrible, man. Wow. Uh, oh man. And I don't want to sit here and laugh, y'all. I don't want to sit here and laugh at the situation. It's not funny, man. But you know, listen, guys. At the end of the day, and this gonna be my closing thoughts. Okay. At the end of the day, you know, Jon Jones. Yeah, some people will call him the GOAT, but it's gonna be tainted. Okay. It's gonna be tainted. You know, the dude done popped multiple times. You know, man, man. Jon Jones gonna have regrets, man. Jon Jones gonna have a lot of regrets. And, you know, all the time that he done wasted, man. All the time and money that Jon Jones, okay? I mean, man, Jon Jones done lost millions of dollars, okay? Jon Jones done lost millions, guys. I can probably imagine, man, Jon Jones probably done lost about $20 million, man, being stupid. I'll say 10 at the least. But you can't say Jon Jones wasn't going to be worth about $10 million after all this was over. Because you got to think, man, he'll make seven figures on the fight itself. He would have got pay-per-view points. Yeah, between now, the last time John fought, and now, Jon Jones probably done lost out on $10 million. This is the $10 million idiot right here, Jon Jones. And unfortunately, people still will pay to see him fight. Yeah, what's up, Derek Bailey? Yep, yep. Overeem should retire, Arpic. He should retire. But what's up, man? But see, that's the thing, y'all. That's the thing. That's what makes this thing bad. That's what. Buddy. God almighty. Jon Jones can't talk about anybody. He can't talk about one single solitary person, man. Y'all know what John need to do? Well, I tell you what he need to do, but y'all might not like it. Shoot, Jon Jones need to get away from that curse. Jon Jones need to go talk. And Jon Jones really need, man, some real deep psychiatric counseling, man. Real deep. Real deep. And it's got to be deep to the point, man, where they're addressing the root cause. Because, see, there's a root cause for all of this, man. There's a root cause. And it's something, could be something in his history. Could be something that, you know, he's reliving as a kid. You just don't know. You don't have any idea what the guy could be reliving, you know? I mean, I feel bad for him. I feel horrible for him. I feel horrible that this is, you know, how it has to be for him, you know? And it is a bad thing. It's a terrible thing that, you know, that these things are happening. I don't wish things, you know, I don't wish things would, you know, happen to him, but, you know, I don't know. But see, Lace Hatcher, whoa. DC might be a big dude, okay? DC might be a big dude, okay? But man, but man, DC still find a way to get it done, man. And if DC took the same steroids, man, he'll be a Greek guy. He'll be sculpted. He'll be sculpted, man. Yep. If he took them same steroids, he'd be sculpted. Probably would. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Yeah, Miss Boxing Fanatic, 30 seconds. All you need. Man, Jon Jones needs somebody there. Jon Jones, what Jon Jones need? He don't need a bunch of people, man, that's around him and they telling him, okay, John, yeah, you cool. Like when he's sitting here he messing up, man, he don't need them kind of people, man. Jon Jones need people, man, like, look, John, yo, man. I mentor him. I mentor Jon Jones, like, yo, man, John, nah, man. Nah, we can't be doing this, bro. Look, man, you gonna have to live. I know you out there, man. I like you know you like doing stuff. Bro, you gonna have to learn how to be a homebody. You're gonna have to learn to be about your business, man. If you're not fighting, or if you're not fighting, then you should be at home. And if you're not at home, you should be in the gym. And you need to do that for a while. You need to do that until you get yourself in order, okay? You need to do that until you get your affairs, you get yourself in order because, right now you are, you're just messing up, okay? Get back in the good graces of people, man. Go do some stuff, man. Show up at some fan signings. I mean, go do that, man. Go do stuff to get your image back. And I mean, what are you doing? You trolling DC. What are you trolling DC for? DC doing his things, okay? He doing his thing. Ed, yeah, he need to get away from Jackson Wink. He need to get away, man. He need to get away. Okay? He need to get away. It's just people that know who he is. They know he's this big time fighter. And then they're just gonna say do whatever they're gonna say what he wants to hear. Okay? They're gonna say what he wants to hear. Jon Jones can't keep it together. Okay, well Derek, there you go. Jon Jones said he liked to party. I mean, he liked to party. Well, and he got kids too, man. It's time for him to grow up, man. He's 30 years old. Okay. Jon Jones, he got to stay away from the scene. When you get away from that scene, when you're in that scene, you're not going to change, man. I mean, if you're an alcoholic and if you're around people drinking, you ain't going to have this willpower not to drink anymore. You're going to do what they do. You're going to drink. If you're around people, you know that they smoke dope and they sniffing cocaine. And if you say that you're a reformed cocaine addict and then you go in there and you start, you're gonna do what they doing because you're addicted. You got an addiction. That's what you're gonna do. It's the same thing with these dumb trolls. They come here and they swear up and down they hate this channel. Swear up and down, but boy, they come get a daily fix every day of Coach Sheldon Harrison. Boy, they sniffing it. They sniffing this channel like they sniffing cocaine. They can't stop. They just too silly not to watch the video. Come on, man. Come on. This dude ain't got no willpower. Hell, if he had willpower, I mean, do you think if Jon Jones had willpower, do you think he'd still be fucking up right now? Oh, God, I let that come out. PG-13 channel. Do you think he would still be screwing up right now if Jon Jones had willpower? No. No. He ain't got no willpower. He's not going to use the force. He's not going to be Dragon Ball Super and level up 5 levels to combat this enemy. He ain't going to do that. You got to have constant help, man. You got to have constant help. Okay? And it's around the clock. You never stop getting treatment for it. You have to have constant help. You have to always, But see, he's not willing to do that. Not even for his own family. Not for a lot, man. Jon Jones, yeah, Ed, Jon Jones done blew some money. Jon Jones done literally cost himself about $10 million, man. He done cost himself $10 million, easily. I can tell you now, easily. Between the fights, between the time that he fought DC and got popped, I guarantee he's probably right around 10 mil. Wow. Some people, they don't know what they got, man. They have opportunity, man. This dude can make millions of dollars with his body. Millions. Millions of dollars with his body, and he chooses to just go out there and just do some old... Wow. Wow. Wow, man. They're going to be doing documentaries. You know how they do them ESPN documentaries where these athletes, they used to have all this money, and now they don't have no money. That's what they're going to be doing with Jon Jones. Beyond the Glory, yeah. They'll do a Jon Jones Beyond the Glory. It's coming. When Jon Jones get 35, that's it. It's a wrap. When Jon Bones Jones, when he get 35, it is a wrap. It's a wrap. I can tell you this now, it's a wrap. Okay? And I even see him. I'm going to tell you, man. I even see Jon Jones, losing his family over all this stuff, man. Them addictions, man, they real. They will strain a family, man. If you got an addiction, even if it's a gambling addiction, you're not abusing anybody, you're not doing anything, but I tell you what, okay? I tell you what, those addictions are hard to overcome. And there are many addictions, but they're all destructive. Like, you got people addicted to video games. They sit in their house and play games all day. You got people addicted to food. You got people addicted to sex. You got people addicted to talking. Yeah, it's people that's addicted to talking. Addictions are bad. All of them are bad. When you're addicted to anything, it's bad. Now, I'm not assuming he wasn't ever clean. It's just dude been dirty back to back, man. And I hate to say it, but when you got somebody who's dirty over and over and over, man, you kind of have to wonder, man. You have to wonder what's going on, right? You have to wonder what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What the NBA stars are also playing almost year round and on the road, and a fighter has months of time to screw up more money. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, and these fighters too, man. You don't know what kind of trauma they done had. Cause the guys they getting kicked in the head and punched in the face, and some of these guys ain't in their right frame of mind. Like you can look at Mayhem Miller, man. You can look at Mayhem Miller as like that dude. Ain't no telling what's done happened to him. Mayhem Miller done went off the deep end, man. Yeah, yeah, Ed, I believe that too. I believe all these fighters done tried before, man. I think every fighter done used something probably or close to it. I think the majority of them have. I think you got a few that haven't. I think there are a few fighters that they legitimately haven't used, but with Ed, the most part, yeah, I'd have to agree. I think a lot of fighters they've used. I think they feel like they need an advantage, man. They feel like they need an advantage. They probably used before, but now these people, man, you saw that they ain't playing with them. They ain't playing with them. They suspended Cynthia Cavillo for 9 months, man, for having weed in her system. And Jessica Panay, they retired Jessica Panay. They gave Jessica Panay 24 months, 18 to 24 months. And she was already 34, man. Jessica Panay ain't gonna be able to come back till she. They are not playing. USADA is not playing with any of these fighters. So that's the one good thing that they got. They got USADA, okay? And they got USADA doing, to me, a good job. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I think Jon Jones. I honestly do believe that Jon Jones has a skill. I think Jon is a skillful fighter. Okay, maybe he wouldn't be such a strong fighter without the steroids, but there's no denying that Jon Jones. Because see, steroids, unfortunately, they they can't make you throw the perfect jab. They can't make you range the distance so you can effectively get your leg kicks in. Okay, steroids, they can't give you the technical attributes to rotate or judo hip toss somebody. They can't give you the attributes to actually go submit somebody, and be an accomplished submission. They can't do that. Can't do it. It's not gonna happen. But I mean, Jon Jones had an opportunity to be a megastar. He would have been bigger than Conor McGregor had Jon Jones stayed on the path that I guess the UFC saw for him. Jon Jones would have been a megastar. He would have been bigger than Conor McGregor. Like that's how big Jon Jones would have been. But Jon decided he screwed up everything. Jon Jones screwed up every single thing, man. Every single thing that Jon Jones put his hands on, he destroyed it. And this guy could have been he could have been like a breakthrough star, like like demanding 10 to 15 million dollars a fight, upfront money for an MMA bout. Jon Jones probably would have been having $1 million pay-per-view buys or million people doing pay-per-views. Like Jon Jones is or was a pay-per-view star. He was on his way to being the biggest pay-per-view star in the sport, bar none. Jon Jones is gonna do it. But Jon Jones, he wanted to be. But Ed, we'll never know if Jon beat him with skill because when DC been hit with a lot of head kicks, but this head kick was the one that knocked him out. So we'll never know. We'll never know if Jon beat DC with purely just skill, man. We won't never know. But we do know that Jon Jones could have been a crossover star. Jon Jones could have been a worldwide phenomenon. This guy could have been a walking money making machine. He would have been the Floyd Mayweather of MMA. Because, see, Jon had the right bravado. He had the right swag. He wasn't too cocky, and he wasn't too, You know, and Jon knew how to trash talk. Jon had the trash talking down. You couldn't beat him in trash talking. And you know, Jon Jones had swag. He was confident. And see, people loved that about Jon Jones. Okay, they loved that. They loved the fact that nobody could really match him in an octagon. That everything you do well, Jon Jones do better. Everything that you try to do, Jon Jones will take that away from you. See, that's Jon Jones. That's why I'm convinced that he was going to be a megastar. I'm convinced. Here, Jon Jones probably could have been the first person to ever not even have a contract in the UFC and actually fight in the UFC under his own promotion. Like that's where I thought like Jon Jones was going. I thought that he would be the actual first fighter to not even be under contract in the UFC, to have his own promotional company and having his own fighters going into the UFC fighting. I'm telling you, man, like that was Jon Jones to me. Okay, but Jon screwed it all up, man. Hurt his marketability bad. Hurt it. I mean, when this dude, yeah, he tested positive, TT. Yeah, but you know what, Ed? To completely say that steroids don't help you in these areas, they do. Okay. Yeah, he may have taken DC down and wrestled him, but when you're talking about wrestling and a strength advantage and you're technical as well, yeah, man, the steroids they do, man. They do. They do have a role to play. Okay. Like I can't just look and we can even argue. Hey, some of the first fight Chris Cyborg had, she was beating up them girls to death. May have been because she was on them roids, but I know she was technical. She was very technical, but I'm not finna say the steroids didn't help. I'm sure they did. I'm pretty sure that they did. Okay, just like with Jon Jones, man. I know steroids will turn this dude from who he is now into a freak of nature. Like Jon Jones will be damn near unstoppable. Okay, Jon Jones will be unstoppable. Like he will walk through people, man. Nobody, nobody would be able to stop Jon Jones if he was still able, if he was still allowed to actually be, on the drugs. If they just said, okay, Jon, just do what you want to do. Okay, we're gonna support you. We're gonna do whatever we got to do. But hey, do what you want to do. How much you want to bet, man? This guy will be walking through every single body. Walk through 'em. That's what happened. It's Jon Jones, guys. It's Johnny Bones Jones that's doing the deal. And he got nobody to think, boy, man. He got himself to think. He got himself to think, man. Nobody told Jon Jones to go do these things. He decided to do these things. See, that's the difference. When you decide to do something, then well, you've made a decision to not do what you're supposed to do. We good. We good. Sorry, Jon Jones. They help with recovery training. They have nothing to do with physical. Yeah, man. I don't know about that. I've been training athletes for over 20 years, man. I don't know about that. Steroids. Well, if you can recover faster, you get stronger faster. That's a common novelty, man. If you can recover faster, that means you can do more reps. You can do more workout. You can actually oxidate your muscles for long periods of time. Your muscles will have little lactic acid buildup, so which means that you'll be able to work out. You'll be able to work out for as long as you want to. You'll be able to. Won't do nothing. I promise you. That's what you'll be able to do. Okay? It does matter. Okay? When you got somebody getting punched, getting a jab from a person who not on steroids versus getting jabbed from a person on steroids, feel like you're getting hit with rocks. You'll feel like you're getting hit with rocks. I tell you now. But that's just how it is, y'all. That's just the way that is. He did it though. He did it. God bless him though. Hope Jon Jones get it under control. You know. Hope he do. Hope he do. Darn shame though. Cause think, man, we possibly looking at the greatest mixed martial MMA fighter to ever do it. We could have been. We could have been looking at the richest. Okay? The richest mixed martial artist to ever do it. But now we not. He let Conor McGregor take his shine. He let Conor McGregor take his shine. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, Ed messing with y'all. Ed messing with y'all, man. Trust me. Ed a smart dude. Okay? Ed Harris III is a smart dude. So he know what's going on. He know what's going on. Yeah. Nah. Nah, them performance enhancing drugs ain't no joke. They ain't no joke, man. But, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Definitely be time to roll on up out of here though soon. And man, brother, been fasting on liquid. I've been on a liquid diet for 3 weeks. Man, 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 man. I know, right? Shouldn't be on no liquid diet. I got to the point now, man. I don't even want to eat, man. Like I get up now and drink some water, and then I don't want to eat no more. Yeah, mess up your stomach. But anyway, okay. You have your own stash. You've been on various cycles. Uh, yep. It says he can use whatever steroids he wants. Okay, guys. But thank y'all for joining me. I don't know. I find I know this whole Anthony Joshua thing just got me pissed off. And yeah, guys, I'll be back on tonight. Today is Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be back on tonight. And I want to discuss the Anthony Joshua debacle, and, definitely some of you're welcome to come into the live stream, send the link, and we can get it in. But, probably, get the Cali Enigma in there. And, man, we're going to talk about this, man. But, thank you guys for joining me live. I got to go work. I got to go deal with some of these brat athletes.